You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can always lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. True colors are beautiful, just like a rainbow. Show me a smile, then don't be unhappy. Can't remember when the last I saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy, if you've taken all you can bear, you can call me up because you know I'll always be there and I'll see your true colors shining through. I'll see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let them show. True colors are beautiful, just like a rainbow. Welcome. Glad to have you with us. I love our little get-togethers on Monday night, our little energy soul spas. Very happy. That's Cindy Laufer's True Colors. It's a perfect one for tonight. We're doing chakras, color systems, all good. Let me give a shout out to, oh man, here we go. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want right here. No, that's not what I want either. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Hold on here. We got to get rearranged. That's got to go away. That's got to go away. All right. Now, what did I just do? I just lost myself. Oh, there we go. All right. That's not what I'm looking for. So let's get rid of that. I'm not off to a good start. Hopefully, I'll get my grip back together. All right. Here we go. This should work this time. Share screen. Window. There we go. Awesome. Yay. I graduated from Bonehead School today. Oh, God. I don't know. And I have no excuse. Mercury's gone direct, so it should be all good. But oh, no. Anyway, big shout out to my angels, Ernie Mosteller up at Fried Okra Entertainment. Amazing director, photographer. Ernie just went to Bike Week in Daytona and got a whole bunch of new photographs. So I hope to be able to show you some of his stuff next week. And I'm trying to get him to pull some video for us too, because he's a really talented director. You want to check out his work, friedokra.tv. My other angel, Audrey Asciutto at Audrey's Place here in Sebring. She's got a really wonderful bed and breakfast. Sebring's a really cool place to come and hang for a weekend, and give her a yell. She's a badass. Yeah. All right, so I hope you guys are doing all right. It's been a little bit of a melancholy, kind of bittersweet few days. The equinox was this weekend, super cool. My teacher and a bunch of his associates have been working on a huge project. I mean, we're talking like 8, 9 years, and it's been really like led by his teacher, who, like, I swear he's an alien or something else. He's amazing. Anyway, just everybody, it's a really deep emotional, super emotional bond. You really form a crazy, unique bond with people that you practice with, and you open the doors to the universe, and you move energy with, and like that's how I feel about my teachers. Like, it's there's really no other relationship I have that's like that. So anyway, it was time for his teacher to leave for other parts of the world and get on with some different work that needs to get done now that everything's been accomplished. And everybody's kind of like separating a little bit. And I don't know if you ever got into any of the epic books. Like when I was a kid, like a teenager, man, I was deeply into the Lord of the Rings. And as cool as that movie was and the beautiful it was, Jennifer Rose, my darling, how are you? Make sure you guys stick around for Jennifer's show after this, the Love Show. Really super cool. She's got a great little concept going, and I enjoy it very much. And also, I am going to be sharing space with the delicious and delightful Miss Rose this Friday on Enhancing Infinity. We're going to talk about telekinetics and anything else we can think of. It should be pretty fun. So make sure you catch both of those. Vivian, hello. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Charlene, welcome. Yeah. Carol, glad you could make it. Yeah, Vivian, this one's kind of for you tonight. We're doing a chakra, a chakra charge up, for in honor of the spring equinox and a burst into new life. And I have to say, you were in the chat room when Jennifer did that show with Dr. V, and she had some really great information, and you have some great questions, which sort of spurred the concept for the show tonight. So really super happy to see you. And okay, I clicked on your page and saw your shot with you and your hubby, and really like you guys look so cute together. So I want to toss something out to you, man. One of the favorite things I love to do when you're really tight with somebody is to move your energy in a circle between you two. So take your hands, stand face to face. Take your hands and put your hands hand to hand, palm to palm. And if you're right-handed, push with your right hand, but just energy, not actually pushing. You might feel yourself moving a little bit, but just gather that energy in your solar plexus and move that energy, and have him draw with his left hand, let it circle around through and project that back to you, and get that circle going. Might be a little slow at first, but man, when you start to feel it, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. I'll let you tell me about it. It's a great experience, so go for it. So anyway, back to my teacher. I just want to toss out hey, I love you, and I hope everything's cool. It feels like, my little story about the Lord of the Rings was, it kind of feels like the end, like at the end of the epic journey now, and everybody's like, I'm like, oh no, it's over. Oh, so anyway, heartfelt love, and don't think about it too much, my brother. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, this one's out for Evelyn. She's been spelling her name with Evey, and I think that's like really cool. My name's Bryan with a Y, like right in the middle of the word. And Bryan's also my middle name, so it falls right in the middle of my chart. And that Y thing has kind of been a little pesky for me over the years because it really sort of says duality. It's the point in the road where there's a choice and you have to go one way or the other. At least that's one way to look at it, and the way I've looked at it most of my life. But um, a while ago, I started like changing that, and instead of it going up and the Y going out to different paths and having to select one, I sort of like flipped that so that those are those two different paths, those two sides of you, the duality, your shadow and your conscious, that come together in unification. And that has really been where I've been about with my own practice and my own spiritual journey, is finding the unification of all of those parts that pretend to be you and bring those into the center. Yes. Eva, welcome. All right, let's see who else. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Labyrinthian, good to see you. I love that name, by the way. One of the coolest things about Sebring, and I couldn't believe it when I moved here, is like about a quarter of a mile from me, there's this Lutheran church that sits off the back of the road. You don't really even notice it. And all of a sudden I saw like a little sign for a labyrinth. And I drove all the way to the back of the parking lot, and set up there was like this perfect replica of the Chartres Cathedral labyrinth in Paris. And that's a really magical place. I did that one before, and I was like, I can't believe this thing is here. So I wind up using that all the time. If you're ever in Sebring, give me a yell, man. We'll go do the labyrinth together. All right. Yeah, I can't even believe I'm going to talk about this. So Kelly gave me a bunch of compliments last week, and I got like completely blushed and embarrassed and like, oh, man, I really have a hard time like accepting those personal compliments, So that wound up being a theme for last week. And I did some really deep soul searching. And, I found two roots to that tree. And the first one was, I'm a little kid. When I'm a little kid, I was pretty smart. And my mom like watered the heck out of me, man. I could read before I went to kindergarten, and I was insatiable, man. I wanted books and books and books. And, I knew a lot of stuff because I was really interested, man. I was just always been curious beyond belief and love learning. So I realized that like I would just be excited when people would be talking about stuff, and I just will blurt out stuff. And as from a very young age, you'd get the, you're a know-it-all, blah, 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 blah. So I just learned like really early, just to keep that like wrapped up and just let out little pieces. So in addition to Kelly's thing, I got a bunch of messages last week that were all just like ridiculously complimentary, and I was like, oh my God, I'm squirming on my seat. And I went to see my good friend, Andrea, who is a cranial sacral therapist. She's really badass. And she reads fields and moves energy. And we have a really good give and take flow on that. I'm probably going to have her on the show again in the not distant future. Anyway, she read my field and was like, man, you just keep it all bottled up. You don't let it out. You don't like accept it. You don't like, and you have this like Amazon warehouse full of stuff. You need to get out. I'm like, yeah, man. Because honestly, I've never wanted to like have personal fame, like people to recognize me, have celebrity. I wanted my work to be like accepted, and wow, that's amazing. But like as far as that personal thing, I never did. So anyway, I'm getting to work on it. I decided to like chew it up, accept it, and just stop and just say thanks. Which is what I yell at my teacher. My teacher's even worse about that than me, although he's gotten way better because I yelled at him all the time. I'd give him this heartfelt compliment and he would like go on for like 10 minutes about like a disclaimer to it, which he doesn't do anymore, man. And he has that same kind of like squirmy with me. So anyway, yeah. Kelly said, I went through that too and still work with it. It's healing and comforting hearing that through others' experience. Yes, indeed, it is. So, anyway, I just wanted to say thanks. It's like part of this, I'm the teacher, but like you guys are also teaching me. So, I'll work on that and get better and make that not a thing. And I'm really letting go of all of those old programs and busy in the work of writing some new ones. So awesome. All right. This one's going to be really super fun. And I think, okay, you guys might have to have a little patience with me here. I have a surprise for Kelly Brickle. I made something for Kelly Brickle. We got started last week on the whole numbers and music thing, and it was a really cool intro, but I didn't bust out anything. I was like, wow, that's really cool. So over the weekend, I decided to just like do a really deep meditation and do my impression of Kelly with those 4 notes. Actually, I added Brickle in there too in a couple of places, which I'll point out to you. Anyway, it's about 4 minutes long, and this is not really a like I've always been a songwriter, but and there's a bridge and a hook and like there's kind of a hook to this, but it's more a stream of consciousness about me and my feelings and impressions of Kelly and her energy. It was also kind of the intent to like, man, she's a crazy woman. She has so much on her plate. And, you need to take a respite from that every once in a while. So I'm hoping this winds up being something that she can put on and listen to and kind of go away for 4 minutes and be in a really cool space to like do a little meditation or something. So I'm going to shut up and just play it. Let's see, share screen, window. All right. Now you're going to have to let me know if you can hear this because I'm not sure I'm sharing it on the right screen. Okay, hold on. Let me start that over. Here we go. This is Kelly with Brickle over the top of it. Yeah, just write it down. Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, there we go. That's the truth. Evelyn says, Kelly, you are as beautiful, express this music as you are a beautiful soul, radiating light. Music captures it. Awesome. Yes, Kelly, seriously, I think that would just be. I want to experiment with you. I'd love to. I'll send it to you in the morning or later this evening, and just get quiet with it. I think it could be, and do some headphones for sure. Anyway, I love surprises. The metaphysical Santa Claus. There we go. So I'm glad that that kind of like fleshed out our little start from last week. I'm super happy about that. All right, chakras. Everybody's really pretty familiar with the seven chakras, right? You got your root, you got your sacral, you got your solar plexus, you got your heart, you got your throat, you got your third eye, you got your crown, right? And everybody knows about those, but they're really like in your body, there are thousands of them. And like your chakras are kind of like your solar plexus is like the main energy station. Like the energy happens, it hits there and it goes out to the substations of the other chakras. And then the other chakras send it out to the substations and it keeps going down, just like the whole electrical system. It's a really great analogy for that, right? So there are, oh, I'm glad you love it. I'm really glad you love it, Kelly. Kelly said thanks. You're welcome. It was a joy to do for sure. So in addition to those here, there are also chakras in your hands and chakras that happen up here and chakras that happen up above your crown. So if you dig deep, there's a lot of methodologies that use a 12 or 13 chakra system, and all of those are energy centers. And I just encourage you to kind of become aware of those places on your body. And okay, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do some chakra breathing and we're going to charge up each one of those chakras. Um, I ask you guys a lot when we're doing the energy gather thing into the solar plexus to use your solar plexus to draw. You know, you're not having to really pull air with that part of your body, but you just have to focus on that. Like starting at the root. We'll just use your groin muscles and draw with those. Then use that part in between your sacral, where your sacral is, in between your groin and your solar plexus, and just focus on that part of your body and use that to pull instead of just your chest. All right. Before we get started with that, let's make some sacred space. You guys rock, man. I look forward to hanging with you guys every week. All right, here we go. With the radiant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the radiant, brilliant light of the source, the true light, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. The radiant, brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We joyously come together tonight to create our sacred circle, our place of safety and sanctuary and love and light. We ask that our angels, guides, and allies be with us this evening, and that they share their knowledge, their wisdom, and their love of the source. We ask that we have eyes to see, ears to hear, and the wisdom to understand. And with absolute gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, and especially the ugly, Og. Infinite, unconditional love. And our wish for bliss to the source, we open our circle. Love that space. All right, let's take a little ride down to blank space. Here we go. We're going to draw with our solar plexus in through the nose, and I want you to draw bright, radiant, golden source energy, warm and healing. And if you have something specific that you're working on health-wise, before we do that, just focus your intent on that space and send all of that energy right to that place. All right? And then on the exhale, we're just going to ride down, shutting off our thoughts, follow my voice down to the word silence. And at the word silence, imagine like a freeze frame. Muscles not engaged, you're not thinking, you're just holding in that space for as long as you can. All right. We're going to do 3 of those. We'll hold for like 8-10 seconds on the first 2. On the last one, we'll hold through 30 seconds. If you can't hold your breath that long, just stay in that space and take as shallow a breath as you can take, just to kind of keep you there. All right. Here we go. Inhale. Use your solar plexus in through the nose. Make sure you fill it up to the absolute brim. When you think you're full, back a little more. And release. Sinking deeper. The chaos, the static, the noise of the world fading into the distance. No mind, no thoughts. Deeper, deeper. Silence. And inhale. Make it count. Really stretch. Bright gold energy. And release. Turning off the machine. The world draining away. No future. No past. Deeper. Silence. All right, last one. Really make it count. Pack it in there. We're going to hold for 30. Inhale. Make yourself glow with light. And release. Sinking deeper and deeper into the blissful silence. Silence. $15. And 30. Take a nice deep breath. Stay in that space. All right. Imagine your body is glass. You can see right through it. And your chakra centers go up your torso. I want you to concentrate on your root chakra. And on the inhale, I want you to draw energy. Bright, red, beautiful energy. Your first chakra is your connection to the earth, to your grounding, to your instincts, to your survival. And on the exhale, we'll just let that go and we'll do 3 really nice charge ups. All right, here we go. Use your root chakra and inhale. Drawn bright red. A primal fire. Inhale, draw. Light that center up. Make it glow. There you go. One more. Make it count. Inhale. Right through your first chakra. All right, all that nice energy you just built up in your first chakra, just concentrate on that and move it up to your second chakra, your sacral chakra. It's right in between your solar plexus and your groin. All right, this time I want you to draw beautiful, bright orange energy. Sweet Beautiful. Your second chakra is your earthly experience. The food you eat, the sex you have, the pleasure you have, the pain, all of your human experience. All right, here we go. Bright orange. Inhale. Use your second chakra. Really, good. Let's do another one. Inhale. Bright orange. Does it have a flavor? Excellent. One more. And inhale. Really fill it up. Bright, glowing orb. All right, we're moving that up to your solar plexus. Beautiful yellow. Looks like Jennifer Rose. All right. Jennifer and her gorgeous aura, man. Wow. All right. We're drawing bright yellow energy. Your solar plexus is your power station. It's your connection to the first two chakras, which are about your being in the world, and the upper chakras, which are about your connection to the astral, right? All right, so here we go. Draw really hard. Just pump it up, okay? Inhale, bright yellow, sun yellow. Really fill it up. Inhale, bright yellow. Is there a temperature? Is there a flavor? A sound? One more. Inhale, make it count. Fully charge. Whew. Okay. All right, now we're moving that solar plexus energy up to your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is your emotional connection to the world around you. It's where love and pain and anger and joy, everything that you feel lives there. It's also your connection to unconditional love, to the source. All right, we're going to draw bright green. First of all, move that energy up consciously. Move it up. There you go. And inhale. Use your upper chest. Brilliant emerald forest green. Healing green. Loving green. Inhale. Let it fill you with joy. On the exhale, push out anger, pain, anything negative. We're going to give this a couple more. All right. Inhale. Draw on the unconditional love, gratitude. One more. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Thank you. All right, we're traveling up again, up to your throat chakra. Brilliant azure blue. Your throat chakra is where you speak your truth. You communicate your impressions of the world, your feelings, your thoughts, your connection. Your words are where energy potential manifests, right? All right, here we go. Move that energy up from your heart, up to your throat. Don't fudge it. Concentrate. There you go. Move it. See, not hard. All right, inhale, brilliant, bright blue. Imagine it just flowing in a stream, bright blue. Inhale. There you go. That's what I need to open up for myself. Inhale, brilliant blue. Speak your truth. Unabashed, unfiltered. Speak your truth. All right, we're moving that up to your third eye. That's your connection to your voice, your astral voice, to your clairvoyant vision, to your clairvoyance, to your clairaudience, all of it. And we're just going to move all of that energy up now. Focus. Move that up to your third eye and just brighten it up, light it up. All right. Here we go. We're going to draw brilliant, beautiful purple. Draw. One more. Inhale. Open my vision. Open my senses. Let me see. One more. Inhale. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Now, this is the fun part. Okay, we're gonna take all of that energy down instead of going straight to your chakra or your crown chakra. We're gonna move all of that energy down, like all of that accumulated energy down to your root chakra. And then I'm gonna give you a countdown, and we're gonna have a little energetic orgasm and shoot that straight up your spine, up through all of them, and shoot it out the top of your skull like a fountain at the Bellagio Hotel. All right, we're just going to line everything up all nice and crisp. Yeah, I love this. This works really good. All right, here we go. Focus on all of that energy up in your head. Move it down. Move it down. Concentrate. You can do this. Bring it all. Yeah, that's a nice little ball of it there. Okay. All right. I want you to just to keep drawing and charging that up. All right. I'm going to count backwards from 10. And when we hit 0, boom, just explodes it and hold it, pack it in, put as much juice as you can and make it like a cannon bullet when we shoot it out. All right. You'll love this. All right, here we go. Just pushing it down. Charging it up another couple. Nice inhale. Nice inhale. All right, here we go. Pack it down and get ready to explode. 10, 9, 8, 7, condense. 6, 5, make it explode. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right up the top of your head. Right out to the universe, right out to the source. You're brilliant, bright light. All right, let's just hang with that for a couple seconds. Then we'll slowly start coming back to our body. Take a nice deep breath. One more. Bring yourself back. All right. So I'm going to pull some angel cards. If anyone would like a reading tonight, put yourself down in the chat and let me know you're open. Put the word open. I'm going to draw one for Og first. Words of wisdom. For my friend Og. Words of wisdom for my friend Og. Words of wisdom for my friend Og. Number 7, the angel of transformation to the sublime. All right. Hang on. Almost. There we go. Oh, dude. You just never know when to say when. You have emotionally overextended yourself. You have a passionate nature and an infectious lust for life, but it has led to an overindulgence to the point of a little burnout. You're tired and feeling drained. Start taking care of yourself. Come back to the present and meet your own needs. You are so done. You want something completely new, yet you have no idea what. Find the courage now to retreat and to heal yourself. Take time out for yourself and go for a swim in the sea of light. The ocean. Ah, yes. The ocean beyond. Allow yourself to feel the blahs. Rest and you will renew. New ideas take root. People look to your strength and hope to anchor to. However, some people can become so needy, they'll try to draw your energy in one direction without exchange of energy in return. Move away from a psychic drain. Care for your own needs. Love yourself. Heal yourself. Make yourself whole. All right, there we go. All right, Vivian, you're up, girlfriend. Take a couple nice deep breaths and concentrate really hard. Oh, hey, for a second, I need to say hey to Kim Princess. I don't see you in our chat, Kim Princess. I had an amazing reading with Kim last week for her birthday, and there you are. Just wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed that, Kim. That was a really great time. All right, back to work, Vivian. Here we go. 3 really nice deep breaths. Get nice and focused. If you have something specific, really focus on that and beam that to me. Words of wisdom from my good friend Vivian. Words of wisdom from my good friend Vivian. Words of wisdom from my good friend Vivian. Number 21, the angel of the ardent desire to learn. Awesome. Wow, you guys are so loud tonight, man. Shh. They're happy though. It's like a bunch of rambunctious kids. The storm has passed and your work has produced excellent results. Something good is on the way. Discover your talents and sensitivity that lies hidden just beneath the surface. Yeah, we should do some practice, Vivian. Immerse yourself in your metaphysical pursuits and develop your innate abilities. This is so perfect. Open your heart. Deep fulfillment is realized through love. Give and receive it. Follow your heart and you will know joy. Your dreams and hopes will manifest and there will be a fairy tale ending. Success. You have begun a brand new lifestyle and found a love which is mutual. You have the ability to clearly communicate feelings, especially the positive, lighthearted feelings of love. You share your emotional treasure with friendship and hospitality. That's so true. You are a beacon of that, actually. You have much to celebrate. You're an excellent leader because you bring out the best in those around you. People reveal aspects of themselves that they normally couldn't share. People enjoy your company. You let them see the best in themselves. Woohoo. The tarot card that goes with this is the Three of Cups. That's like the celebration at the wedding ceremony where everybody's just immersed in joy. So really awesome. All right, let's see. I don't want to miss anybody here. Michelle, you are next up. Michelle, take 3 nice, really deep breaths. Just get back. Really focus. If you have a specific one, beam it. Words of wisdom for my friend Michelle. Words of wisdom for my friend Michelle. Words of wisdom for my friend Michelle. Number 38, the angel of ritual and ceremony. Things are really cooking now. Trust that you are able to make good decisions. Let go of your need for everything to be perfect all the time. Relax. Your world is moving very quickly, so do not let the pace get you down. Be deliberate in your planning with plenty of time to think before committing yourself. No knee-jerk decisions. Yeah, you do have some like goodness going on. Be certain that you're dealing with the right people, and until they've proven themselves, don't make any big decisions or put your trust too deeply. Let that trust be earned. The blinders have come off so that you can see the truth and communicate. This has been an emotionally trying time for you. Yes, this has been an emotionally trying time for you. You might need outside help. Go within, trust your inner guidance, and know that good things are on the way. If you let yourself get too tired, let yourself get too run down, you can really get involved in some deep emotional loops that you would really like to avoid if at all possible. All right, there you go. All right, this one's for Jason Labyrinthian. I'll catch you next. All right, Jason, you know the drill. You're welcome, Vivian. My pleasure. Hi, Colin. Good to see you. All right. 3 deep breaths, nice and focused. Words of wisdom from my friend Jason. Words of wisdom from my good friend Jason. Words of wisdom from my good friend Jason. Number 43, the angel of prosperity. Your expectation has gone unfulfilled. Your emotional attachment to the outcome has resulted in some deep disappointment. When you choose to view this as a loss, grief, pain, and heartache can fill you to the brim. This takes a while to heal. You might feel turmoil inside, like the surface of a violent sea. You never sufficiently appreciate something until you have lost it. Releasing someone you love or letting go of a habitual behavior, never easy, but very worthwhile. Experience your grief and learn to move through a loss. When something you put your heart and soul into has not worked out, you doubt the very beliefs that have sustained you. But take heart. Turning your grief inward is appropriate for a short period of time. But when you finally shed the sorrow, pick up the pieces and press on, the real healing begins. Find that new passion, set your sights on a new goal, and do the things in this moment that will make it happen. Release your attachment to expected outcomes and cross the bridges as you come to them. Release your, man, I'm taking that advice myself too. Release your self from heartache. Choose to seek a new beginning. You know, the tarot card that goes with this is the Five of Cups. And that card is like there are 5 cups, 3 of them are knocked over and all spilled out. You know, the immediate thing is to go to the grief part of that and really dive in. But the truth of the matter is, if you look over to the side, there's still 2 really full glasses. And those have goodness and potential and success. So focus on those, right? All right, Labyrinthia. How we doing? We're doing pretty good on time tonight, actually. All right. Nancy, so good to see you. Words of wisdom from my friend Labyrinthia. Words of wisdom from my friend Labyrinthia. Words of wisdom from my friend Labyrinthia. Focus really hard. There we go. I know this one really well. This is one of my birthday angels, number 63, the angel of success and prosperity. A difficult passage is coming to an end. Allow it to fade away like the darkness and the rays of the morning sun. Pass through it by setting your bright future just over the hill. See things as the way they are, not the way your fear tells you they are. Think with an open, objective, and realistic point of view. Investigate all the possibilities and look for what is brightest. You know, a little exercise we just did with like thinking about your, like, ooh, yeah, look over the field and see what's really brilliant and bright. You are progressing rapidly now. Everything is relative to one's point of view. Change your perspective, change your world. Communicate in a non-threat. That is like a really absolutely true statement. You move your point of view, you move your colors, you move your set points in your aura, and a whole like different perspective opens up. Everything is relative to one's point of view. Change your perspective and you change the world. Communicate in a non-threatening way that will allow other people to consider new ideas, thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes from perspectives they had not yet considered, including you. You are blessed with the gift of support, the ability to stick with someone when their luck has run out and help them through a difficult time. Make sure your light shines. To see the tarot card that goes with this is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords sort of relates to like a place you've been going to for sustenance, or a place you've been going to feed yourself. Like it's running out. It's done. It's over. You need to find somewhere else to go. And that is what this card is about journeying to find a new source of food and enrichment. And it's not like I'm lost, I can't find it. It's the card where it's like, it's the eureka moment where you go, oh, that's it. So, mine's shaving. Oh, there you go. Like shaving cream all over everywhere. But it's a super good card. And it's like, there's a lot of things changing for everyone, but there's a lot of things like on the cusp of changing for you, and all in really good modes. And just keep your perspective on what you want, not what you hate. What you think you become. You're creating your universe every single second that you're thinking. You're very strong. So make sure that you're thinking about what you want, the way you want it to be, not what you hate. Arguments. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want it to be? Not like what you did. Okay? All good. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I've got time for one more here. And Lisa Marie. Take 3 nice, really deep breaths. Get really focused. Leave all the clutter. Get really focused. Okay. Words of wisdom from my friend Lisa Marie. Words of wisdom from my friend Lisa Marie. Words of wisdom from my friend Lisa Marie. Number 15, the angel of purification. Carefully review your situation now. Laser focus on your priorities and full steam ahead. Face your fears head on. Feel your grief and take time to heal. Complete the process by transmuting your loss and pain. Experience it. Identify the source of the emotions you're experiencing, and then you will know what core belief it is you must change and modify. Stress and depression are the last despair of your reason, before the birth of new possibilities. They break through from the unconscious and flow freely. Prioritize now what is most important for you to complete. Immerse yourself completely and totally in that work. Have faith in yourself and the path you've committed to. You're on the right one. Mind is now keenly aware of self and of the magnitude of what it had asked to be privy to. Yeah, it is asked for and been given access to a level of knowledge which has a commensurate level of responsibility. And that now demands the letter of the law. The more you know, the more you owe. And the more you know you don't know and never will know. And that is the greatest joy of the universe. You never run out of goodies. Yeah. You have a lot of abilities, and you have some significant clairvoyant abilities that you haven't woken up yet. Like like if you have the ability yet, you could see auras really, really, really easily. Yeah. Stay out of your own head, though. Like, I think you and I share this one where, you can do the Nine of Swords really easily, where it's like, you're anticipating something bad coming up. Like, I'm the master of coming with situations on how bad something's going to suck. It's going to hurt. Oh my God. Like, I just go and go and go, circle think, like the whole 9 yards. So just make sure you break those chains. And again, advice to you, seriously, because you have juice behind your stuff. Write what you want. Be thinking about the way you want it to be, the way you see it to be, the way you create it if you were starting from scratch, not on the things you don't like. All right? All right. Joey, good to see you. Hey, Colin, I watched your show last week I really dig your whole shtick, man. I would love to talk to you sometime. I think that would be really super cool. You're welcome, Labyrinthia. Yeah, that leap of faith. Labyrinthia says, thank you, makes a lot of sense. The cusp is a leap of faith. I will keep creating, and great advice. Yeah, that empty-handed leap into the void, the direct test of faith. Like, I'm in that so hard right now, just staying in connection to the source, sending, like, it knows what I need, and like, stop trying to like make it be exactly the way you see it, man. I've always been about the specificity and the programming and the constructs and every single detail, man. And now it's like, let that go, let that go, let that go, let that go. All right. Oh, Joey says, good readings tonight. Love the necklace. Yeah, I have a very special person that makes these are all the ones I've been wearing the last few weeks are all my ritual jewelry, and like they're part of magic practice for me. And on the April 27th, I'm having my friend Leah on, who does all these custom things. It'll be a blast. She's a great practitioner. You guys will really dig connecting. So thanks for noticing, Joey. That's awesome. All right. I'm just going to pull a really quick card for the collective, and then we'll call it a night. Love sharing space with you guys, man. I always feel so much better at the end of the show. Like, I know I'm going to, and it's still better than what I thought. Yeah, Lynn Gino says that's called catastrophizing. Yes, I'm the master. I think my face is next to that word, although I think you made that up. But I'll volunteer. That's one of the great things about getting old, man. You can't say that very often, like getting old is great, but like not doing all of those things that used to just torture you. Woo! Nice. All right, here we go. This one's for all of us. You know, I had to do it. Angel said, pull a tarot card. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a joyous, wonderful card. Like the Ace of Cups represents this time where you've kind of been in a chrysalis state and you're feeling it, man. Like I could really dig being in love, man. I feel it out there. I feel it around me, but there's like not anybody specific and no immediate need to go like run and do that. But this card represents the moment where like a spark happens, you know, it's like you walk into a restaurant bar and sit down at the bar, you look up across the bar and like meet somebody's eyes and boom, it's like, wow, who are you, man? Like that's beautiful light. And you start up a conversation and it's like that whole beginning where it's like, wow, attraction happens and love is beginning to grow. It's a really joyous, happy card. So for the next week, just look for your love, man. Look for the love coming around. Look for the love from the source. The source is there. That's why we do the sending unconditional love, sending bliss to the source, because we're blasting out waves of energy to the absolute creator of creators. So what could happen except that reflects back like the waves on the surface of the pond. And the waves of love, like the love I feel when I'm like connected to the source, it's not like human love at all. It's like, oh, let me get back. I want some more. So look for your love. Look for the love that's wanting to connect with you this week. All right. All right. Really enjoyed myself tonight. I hope you guys did as well. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Jennifer Rose and the Love Show, and enjoy her guest tonight. Check us out. Check me out on Jennifer's show on Embracing Infinity, 3:00 Eastern time on Friday, and yeah, hit that like and subscribe, and like if you know somebody that would really benefit from practicing, like share this with them, bring them in, man. This is an opportunity to put together a bunch of energetic healing warriors. You know, we could really do something as a group and be very, very, very effective. And yeah, also if you're looking for I did a 2-hour reading with Kim last week, and it was great, man. We were able to go in really, really deep. I enjoy doing the single card scenarios we do on the show, but if you want to go deeper, hit up my website, wizardofbob.com. I've got my services thing. There's all kinds of choices of different things to use, and let's connect. And getting a reading helps support the cause. So much love, much appreciated. All right, let's see. Where'd we go? All right. Love you guys very much, man. I'll see you next week. We joyously come together. Close our magic circle and send everyone on their happy way. We thank our angels, guides, and allies for their words of wisdom and pouring forth their love of the source with absolute gratitude. Man, I mean that. Thank you so much for all of it. Infinite, unconditional love. And our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week, we close our circle. Be in the light.